Chapter 18. Indian Revolt of 1857. The Sannyasi Rebellion of Bengal, the Ramoshi Community Rebellion of Maharashtra, etc. are few ways in which the Indians revolted against the atrocities of the British. The most prominent revolt against British rule took place in 1857 AD. Reasons of the revolt. There were many reasons for the revolt of 1857 on the social, political, religious, economic and military front. Political reasons. Lord Dalhousie framed a new policy of expansion of the empire. He also rejected the law of succession of the kings who had no children and used to adopt children as their successor. This policy was called the Doctrine of Lapse. Sambalpur, Jaitpur, Satara, Nagpur, Bithur and Jhansi were the major affected ones. The name of the King of England got inscribed on the coins, replacing the Mughal rulers. Maratha Peshwa's empire was seized from him. On the other hand, the feudal classes that had a prestigious position at the court of the king got upset after the king had friendly alliances with the British. It included Rawat Kesari Singh of Mewar, Diwan Juntharam of Jaipur, etc. Social and religious reasons. Indian customs and traditions were made fun of by the British. Indians were not appointed on high posts. Spread of Christianity was allowed, due to which the Christian missionaries started the work of religion conversion. The Indian gods and goddesses and ways of worship were taunted upon. Those people who became Christians were given high posts in government jobs. Economic reasons. The taxes collected by the British from farmers forced them to leave their occupation. It made many old landlords deprived of their land due to incapability to pay land revenue. The British imposed heavy taxes on Indian clothes and tortured the artisans. In Rajasthan also, the British started collecting kharaj from the kings excessively. The British established their control upon opium and salt trade and seized the salt production. To establish monopoly upon opium trade in Hadoti, southern Rajputana, excessive taxes were imposed to control opium trade over here. Smuggling increased excessively over here and food crisis took place. British imposed a ban on the lifestyle and eating habits of the soldiers, which was as per their respective traditions. Against established traditions, the Indian soldiers started to be sent in foreign countries. Indian soldiers were also given lower salaries. They had also to give money for their dress. The most significant reason for dissatisfaction among the soldiers was the use of cow and pig fat plated cartridges, which had to be torn by teeth before being used. Role of folk poets and literateurs. Baki Das of Jodhpur, Surajmal Mesa of Bundi, Arha Javanji, Barhat Durgadat, Arha Jaduram, Asiya Buddhji, Gopal Das Dadhiwadia, etc. were some of those literateurs who greatly criticized the British and inspired their people and rulers to revolt against the British. Folk songs were composed in praise of Dungji and Jawaharji, who had looted the British.